We had if anything, we just had a shaky start game one. I guess some game nerves and a very impatient. Felt like we were winning and just wanted to end. And of course, when you do that, then you end up sometimes stumbling. But nah, happy, super happy.
You were playing. I want to talk about the first game. You're playing Oracle. You're having to deal with Thompson's Earth Spirit, and he really likes to go in with which as an Oracle you can't really follow. How frustrating was that as an Oracle?
Yeah, I think my teammates were a little inconsiderate in game one, but I'm just playing with mad Dota players who tend to push it to the limit. Nothing to complain about. If anything, I just need to keep up. I need to get my dagger faster. I need to find a way to join them in the enemy base. Yeah, it was hard though, like playing against spiders and yeah, last game Haunt and stuff. But Oracle was fun cat and mouse game.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a fun game for us to witness. You have been in qualifiers for TI before with great success, of course. You've been at TIs. This qualifier, does it feel different for you? Do you still? You mentioned nerves just now. Do you still feel those same nerves? Are they the same, or is it just first series jitters?
Probably just a first series jitters. I had the exam type feeling today, which is positive. I mean, I like it. It makes you feel like something is on the line, and yeah, first official with this roster since our ESL tournament, and we're just excited to show what we have, show a lot more strategies. This today we showed not to. I mean, this was just the beginning for us. Um, but yeah, we've been here before. I mean, I'm just happy to still be in this position, able to qualify to TI, able to win TI, and yeah, still in it, playing for our lives. I would be nowhere else.
Awesome. I have, of course, T-Gov and PPD with me as well. They'd also like to ask you some questions.
Yeah, I'll take it
Do you
away.
want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. Yeah. First off, congrats on the win. Secondly, you guys look like a completely different team, sort of. In games, 2 and 3, you looked crazy dominant. Game 1 was obviously a little bit closer. Maybe you guys could have come out ahead for sure. I saw, but the switch was the Magnus to the Alchemist for Seb. I'd love for you to comment, like, maybe why you guys made that adaptation, and then also, like, do you feel like maybe they could have gone for Broodmother earlier in games 2 or 3, which KZ looked so good on in game 1?
I think this patch will see some teams make certain drafting choices. Broodmother can be one of them. It's not unheard of that teams who have a good brood player will first do it. I do think is most usually it's a sign of desperation, and I think if they would have done it against us or against somebody else who may or may not be prepared for the brood, I'm pretty sure that every team that does that knows that they're kind of banking on this to work, and if it doesn't, it can feel really bad. We definitely don't feel like Viking did too much, and I think game 1 it was cool to have Mag, but game 2 and 3 it's awesome to have an Alchemist when the games go the way they do or the way they did today. Yeah, all I can hear is my Alchemist like, what are they doing? I'm getting too far, and what are they doing? And
Yeah.
I think Viking either hadn't played against it in a while or just didn't obsess enough about it, about the right things.
Sure. Yeah, that was the story of the game to me. Like, that third game was, it's so easy to play when you win 3 lanes, right?
Yeah, and I also think they needed to be jumping us left and right somehow with their Blink Daggers and Spectre Hunt, but it's of course hard when lanes don't go your way as well.
Yeah, again, congrats on the win. I guess my question is about kind of Mia Stelberg. You announced on Twitter that you're working with her again for this qualifier. Is that something that she's working with during the series, or is it just kind of like a before and after type setup where she kind of breaks down the game with you guys, or not the game, sorry, but your kind of atmosphere?
Oh, I think it all depends on which sports psychologist you end up working with, and everybody will have their own approach. For us, I think Mia would never really break in unless she saw something that needed correction or fixing. But we tend to work like more sporadically. Like maybe once a day we'll have our thing, and then something again the next day, and then maybe the third day we won't be working on much, mentally speaking, or with Mia. but no, it's not like after the series we're like, yeah, what did you think? Am I good? Am I doing fine?
Tell me I'm good. Yeah.
Tell me I'm fine. Tell me I'm normal. No,
Yeah.
it's yeah. We have a good system, and it's
Mhm.
nothing too intense. We spend most of our time just thinking about the game in between.
Okay, nice.
All right, Notail, once again, congratulations on the series, and good luck in your next one. Looking forward to seeing that one, and thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks for having me. All the best. Have a